Peace. This is Rene. The article that I am about to read was written by Rashid Johnson, titled, Why Haven't Guards at Virginia's Remote Prison Been Criminally Charged? 2025, by Rashid Johnson. On January 28, 2025, 3 guards at Virginia's Greensville Correctional Center were reported as having been criminally charged for violent assaults on prisoners. Greensville is one of VA's predominantly black staff prisons that houses medium security level prisoners. Thanks to the cabal of good old boys at the VaDOC headquarters, all of the state's maximum and supermax prisons are now concentrated in a rural, segregated white community and have nearly totally black prisoner populations where racist abuse is the norm and is known. One black man, Demetrius Wallace, was beaten by a mob of white guards on November 23, 2023, at VA's notorious remote Red Onion State Prison, while repeatedly called racist names. All the guards were wearing activated body cameras. Surveillance cameras also captured the assault. This was a hate crime. These guards weren't charged. In desperate response to this and continued abuse, Demetrius set himself on fire during September 2024. As was revealed in the media, Red Onion officials were considering having him criminally prosecuted for this. As reported by his mother, Tamika Wallace, Demetrius was recently assaulted again by a guard who hit him in the face using handcuffs as brass knuckles, on top of being body slammed by several guards face first to a concrete floor while handcuffed behind his back and legs shackled. His mother has appealed to officials throughout the state government to intervene on her son's behalf, fearing for his life at Red Onion. Nothing has been done. No one has been criminally charged with these assaults. On April 13, 2024, at VA's remote River North prison, Walter Kissy was mauled by a prison attack dog while he was lying defenseless on the floor in handcuffs and leg shackles, blinded by mace. The dog was allowed to rip a softball-sized chunk of muscle from his leg, leaving Kissy crippled and still confined to a wheelchair. He had to have multiple surgeries. No one was charged in this barbaric and gruesome assault. The VaDOC has kept this assault under wraps. There is obviously a double standard at play. 2 VA delegates, Holly Seabold and Michael Jones, visited Red Onion during 2024 and reported inhumane, abusive, and racist conditions at the prison. For such conditions to be present, there is obviously criminal mistreatment occurring there, but no criminal charges have come out of these remote prisons against these abuses. In fact, Brett Hall, the prosecuting attorney for Wise County, where Red Onion is located, has stated in the media that he and Red Onion staff have a great relationship. And according to local obituaries and other records, the VaDOC director, Chadwick Dotson, is a member of the Mullins and Dotson family clan that predominate the staff and nepotistically run the prisons in this remote county. And Dotson was both a judge and prosecutor in Wise County before he became a director of the VaDOC. You don't criminally prosecute your buddies and your relatives. It is a mystery that just these remote prisons are in the international media about abuses and prisoners setting themselves on fire to get out of those conditions. The media is alerted that suddenly guards at a predominantly black staff prison in central VA are criminally charged with abuse, while again, no one at the rural white staff prison has ever been charged. Although the media has been awash for months with reporting on racist abuses in these prisons admitted by state legislators who have visited the prison and desperate loved ones seeking intervention on behalf of the men suffering in these prisons. In a recent conversation I had with Tamika Wallace, she pointed out that the publicized arrest of Greensville guards seemed a ploy to divert media attention away from the remote prisons and known extreme racism and abuses occurring there to a prison staff by mostly blacks. The people are waking up to true corrupt workings of the officials and the games they play to cover up their dirt and manipulate trust. This is a reading from Within American's Razor Wire Plantation. Dare to struggle, dare to win. All power to the people.